So first of all, I feel like you actually have an idea of how to hit the ball, which is good. You made contact with the ball many times, but we're going to cover a couple of things here which are very important. Number one, I feel like we need to touch on your grip. I feel like sometimes you're hitting it with both hands, sometimes you're just hitting the ball with one hand. So what we're going to do is, I want you to hold your racket with your left hand by the throat, and I want you to put it on the court. Now take your right hand like this, and I want you to just pick it up, like so, and then hold it like this. Yeah. Thumb across. I want your thumb to go across. Alright. Now this is what we call a semi-western grip. This is the proper forehand grip. Now we've got the grip covered. So usually in tennis when we start, and you do this well, we have a ready position, so we have our racket high and our feet are at least shoulder width apart. That's something good that you do. And from here, when we want to hit the ball, we have a unit turn. So we bring our foot, our right foot, in this case it's the forehand, so we bring our right foot off to the right, we push off, and then we turn our body a little bit, we rotate our upper body. Racket is here, and then we would drop our racket, and then we would accelerate up. Now, in the acceleration phase, when you actually swing towards the ball, I want you to finish with your racket over your left shoulder at all times. Because just now, you were finishing it everywhere. You were finishing it around your hips, over your head, and I think we're going to just fix your swing by starting it off and ending it well every time. So every time you hit the ball, I want you to finish it over the shoulder, your left shoulder. Now I'll be feeding you some balls. Drop feet. I'm feeding you my hand. We're just going to practice the ready position, turning your body, the unit turn, and then accelerating the racket, finishing over the left shoulder with the proper grip. No more two hands, yeah? Alright, let's go. Okay, good. Alright. Okay, go. Alright, go. Good job. Alright. Okay, now, in tennis, when we hit the ball, what a coach would teach someone like you who is picking up the sport is that when you start, you actually have a very solid ready position. You actually have a very solid ready position and unit turn. Your preparation, your racket is just here. You don't bring it too far back, which is very good. When you bring the racket down to actually accelerate up, I want you to think of it this way. You start high with your racket face, and then you have to bring it low. And then the contact point is about in front of you. Extend your left arm. This is where you would hit the ball. You want to go from lower than the ball at all times to lift the ball up so you don't miss the ball into the net. Yes. So you start here, and then you drop the racket, accelerate into the ball, and then you finish over your left shoulder. So the cycle is high, low, and then you accelerate through the ball, and then you finish high again. So I'll feed you a couple more balls, and then I'll feed you balls from across the net. This line, what do you call this line? Do you know what you call this line? No. We call this line the service line. So now you'll be hitting from the service line. After this, we'll be going back to the baseline. Ready? Get your contact point right, out in front of you. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's go. Back to the middle, good job. Lower than the ball. Good. Nice. Okay, go. Alright. Not bad at all. So I'll be feeding you balls from across the net. Take into account your contact point, which is where you hit the ball. Make sure you find the same spot every time. And after you hit the ball and finish over your left shoulder, recover back to the center of the service line, which is that T-shaped thing there. That's where I want you to recover after every ball. Let's go. Good job. Back to the middle. Go. Good. Good technique. Recover. Very good. Are you sure you're a beginner? Are you sure? I don't think so. Nice, very good. Good job. All right. Left hand, left hand. All right, we call this line the bass line. That line that you were playing from for the first half of the class, that's the?
Service.
Say it.
Service line.
She got it. Service line. All right. So now we'll be hitting balls from the bass line. You'll have to accelerate just a bit more. You have to put just a little bit more power. Now, in terms of getting more power, all you need to do is very simple. Just swing your racket faster. Do the same thing you've been doing, but just go a little bit faster because you have the full length of the court. You need to push the ball over a longer area, so you need to swing just a bit faster. Don't grip it tighter. Grip it the way you've been gripping it, but just swing it just a bit faster. That's all. Now I'll feed you balls from here, ball feeds, drop feeds, and once I feel like you're all right, I'll feed you balls from across the net. All right? Let's go. Go. Okay, just a bit more. Drop the racket lower. A bit more power, a bit more. Okay, good. We're getting somewhere. Drop your racket lower than the ball. Yes, good job. Solid. All right. Keep it up. Nice. Nope. Drop it a bit lower, a bit more. Yep. Okay, last two. Go. Last one. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. It's a good start. All right. Same thing. The principles are all the same. We just have a bigger court now. Good job. Alright, now you'll be doing the same thing, but I'll be volleying from the net. So the ball will come back to you. You have to emphasize recovery and going back to the middle as fast as possible after you hit the ball. Because the ball will come back faster compared to me feeding you the balls. So let's get it done. Try your very best. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So now we'll be covering the double-handed backhand, and for the backhand the grip is a bit different from your forehand, and I want you to show me the forehand grip that we learned just now. Hold it out in front. Alright, So this is the semi-western grip. Now, if I were to take it out and hold it like this, you would hold the racket like this. This is what you have for the forehand. Now, give me a racket. For the backhand, we have what we call the continental grip. Now I'm going to hold the racket out in front like this. Imagine you're shaking my hand. How would you shake someone's hand? A bit more, yeah. So this is it. This is how we hold the double-handed backhand, the right hand. So we call this the continental grip, or also the handshake grip. Now hold the racket out in front. Your left hand goes on top like this. Yeah, just like that. And now you have the grip for the double-hander. Now, for the double-handed backhand, because you have both your arms on the racket, you will be very limited if you were to just stand here and just hit the ball from this position. So for the double-handed backhand, you need to have a bigger unit turn. Your chest, your whole frontal side is facing the side like this. You can't be from here and you just turn just a little bit. No, you need to go all the way there. And you start off with your racket like this. Not all the way back, but just like how you're doing it now. Alright? From here, you will drop both the arms and then you accelerate up. And then you finish with your racket over your right shoulder. Yes. And as you accelerate the racket, your upper body rotates forward. And I want you to have and understand the emphasis of your left elbow facing the net at the end of your stroke. So from here, you start with your racket high, you drop it, accelerate, and you finish with your left elbow facing the net. I'll start with some drop feeds, and then we'll move on to feeds from across the net. Ready position, facing the net. Good job. Very natural. Nice. Good job. All right. Not bad at all. Good job. Nice. All right. Start from the middle. You start from the center of the service line. I'm going to feed you balls from just across the net. You're going to just turn your body, have a unit turn, and then you're going to accelerate the ball and hit it cross court. So do you know what cross court means?
Yeah, to the other side.
Alright, so I'll just give you a basic explanation. If you're hitting diagonally, which is from here to there, or from there to there for the forehand, you're going cross court. So essentially from here, you want to hit the ball into that corner of the court. Whereas down the line means that you're hitting towards the same side of the court that you're on, but on the other side. So down the line means you're going just straight on. Diagonally cross court, straight on down the line. All right? Ready? Back to the middle. You're doing great. Good job. Nice. Job well done. Good job. Same thing, just from the baseline. Solid. Back to the middle. Good job. Alright, so we're right about finished with our session today. What do you have? What do you have to say about what we learned today?
I think I have learned mostly about the grip and the tempo of how when the ball hit the contact point, because before that I can't really like hit the ball properly, and like as what the coach said, I like my swing always end up at nowhere. So I think I got better, like above the shoulder. That's the right way.
Yeah, above the shoulder.
Yeah, above the shoulder.
Yeah, so basically before this, Hailey actually used to play badminton, and that's actually the explanation for her being quite natural with her swings. She was actually quite a good badminton player, and right now it's just the minor nitty-gritty details of how to finish the stroke, the contact point, trying to get used to the timing of different shots that she has to go through, and she's going to go through these things with me. I think that you have ways to go in terms of footwork, and of course it's my role to help you out. But going forward, what do you want out of tennis?
Of course, I want to be able to actually rally with like anyone, maybe with the coach. But I think I don't expect me to be like a pro player, but as long as I can play rally very smoothly, I'll be very happy already. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the goal. She wants to be able to have a rally over the net and hitting live balls. I think it's an achievable goal, and let's work towards getting there, shall we? All right. So right after the chat we had at the end of the session, I actually offered Hailey to do a drill just to help her out with the grip switching, as she is new to the sport. And the whole idea of what we're doing here is that after she hits the forehand, she would have to hit the backhand, and she would have to change her grip. And that was something which she said that she had a problem with. So the whole point of this was just to get her to get used to that. So as you can see, I did not make her move at all. The only concern was just trying to get her to get used to changing grips, and she's not doing bad. But there's quite a ways to go to try and get her to the level that she wants to get to. If you liked the video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel.